I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
G'day, mate. You have the manners of a goat. And you smell like a donkey.
Yeah, wait a minute now. I got something to say, too.
You're short on ears and long on mouth.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
What was the question again, sir?
Not these guys.
The numbers all go to 11.
What we've got here is failure to mutate.
That doesn't make sense.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
So fuck A.
Yeah, fuck A.
Fuck A. That's how we
Fuck
start.
A, fuck B, and fuck C, man.
We going straight to Z, motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck the rest of them, son. A, E, I, O, U. I don't do none of that shit.
L, G, B,
T.
HIV,
and all the rest.
and all the rest of the intestinal crabs.
Yeah, man. They'll flood your body, dude. They'll flood your body, man.
Oi, I heard there's some contaminated medical gear out there, man.
There is, dude. Some Petri dishes around the way.
Motherfuckers been scratching their bowls with
Dude.
the Petri dishes, man.
Hey, look under that with a microscope. See what you find.
Might learn some shit.
You might learn some shit.
About yourself.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Hells motherfucking yeah. So fuck, dude.
So you've finally done it. I've made him do it.
What'd you make me do?
I've made him do the thing of I'm trying to convert him into the nerd realm, and I've forced this dude to watch some anime.
Question.
Yes.
I need some clarity, man.
Let's clarify.
For an old dude.
Yep.
What's the difference?
Yep.
Between cartoon and anime?
Well, anime, it's funny. That's a deep question for some people. Basically, anime is just like Japanese sort of stuff, which comes from like the manga books, which every anime is pretty much adapted from a book. So it starts as like sort of like the Japanese version of like their comics, sort of. They're like picture novels, basically.
Okay.
They're sort of like comic books, but they're thick as fuck novels, and like the entire story is told through pictures and like basically the same a comic book would. So that's like a big part of like their culture over there is like reading those sort of things, and then they get adapted into animes, which is like Japanese animation, basically. But it's just it's hard to describe. It's just a level above, dude.
When did
cartoons is some fucking little kid shit, man. I don't watch cartoons, okay? I don't...
What so
I watch some cartoons.
What if we like timeline
it?
When did like so it's only Japanese? So like
anime is Japanese. So they're starting to be...
Chinese are just doing cartoons then.
There's some cartoon having motherfuckers, man. Well, they have their own versions of it now, basically. But it all came from Japan.
Okay.
And it's like it's all the Japanese culture, basically.
Yeah.
But anime is Japanese shit, basically. It'll always be you're not watching the English dub, it's in Japanese.
Do they have cartoons as well?
Fucking, I don't know. Well, I don't know if over there it is just cartoons. Like I don't know if they have like a Cartoon Network type fucking scenario. I'm sure they watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Or, like, I don't know.
Because just one thing I've always not understood
is
about
Rick and Morty dubbed in Japanese, in other language? I don't even know. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, it would be. Get away, fat man. Stuart Griffin.
That'd be hilarious, man. I want to look some of that up. I wonder what the funniest language is.
Oh, go away, fatter man.
Simpsons, do.
I caramba.
Eat my shorts. do not have cow, man. It'll be, I don't know why it'd be in accents, it'd be in their language, but fuck it.
Isn't that weird?
It's hilarious anyway, man.
That's how you sound to me, motherfucker. hey, much respect.
Special wonton soup for you.
Fucking and Homer's just a sucky head.
yeah.
Burp.
Yeah.
Sucky.
Heat it up.
Fucking so but okay, all right. Well, it sort of reminds me though of like some of them that I've seen. Like when I used to watch X-Men as a kid, the cartoon,
Yep.
could that not be classed as an anime?
No.
No.
I think just because it doesn't come from Japan and it doesn't have... I'm not sure if, like... I don't know the rules, really.
Okay.
I sort of just watch the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Basu or someone was here, he'd be able to give you a legit breakdown.
Yeah.
Because I remember Jake called him cartoons one time, and he's like, hey. He's like, stopped him. He's like, they're not cartoons. He's like, I have to do this when people say it. And then he went on his whole rant. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. But I don't know if the rules class that it has to come from like the book source first, like the manga first, and actually be Japanese or whatever. But
So this is like some sushi shit, sort of.
Yeah.
You can't call it a fish wrap.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's...
You're like a discipline.
Yeah, the X-Men show's a gangster as fuck cartoon, especially for like when it came out. I reckon that's a dope as cartoon.
Yeah, that was my fucking when I was a kid.
And
that's the one. I'm not really a huge cartoon
animation.
Yeah,
that's a safe way to put it.
Dude, yeah. But that one, I was hooked on that, man.
Yeah, that was a good one, man. I even remember watching that one not when it came out because I wasn't out yet, but just like later on, I went back and watched all of them, like the old Spider-Man ones when I was young and that sort of shit. I loved all that shit.
Yeah,
I was pretty much just into any sort of like cartoons because I watched all like the Cheese TV.
Oh yeah,
that was on like that was what you did before school.
Yeah,
man. You had your fucking little bowl of fucking cereal or whatnot, and you sat and you watched Dragon Ball Z or Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever the fuck was coming on next, and that was how I got exposed to it at the start.
Yeah,
I reckon that was the first, unless like my cousin who was a fair few years older than me. I know he was always into a few of the shows I was into. He liked fucking Dragon Ball Z and shit like that. We'd sit and draw it. If I didn't get into it because of him, it was just because it was on before school.
Okay.
And then like when you're in school care every single fucking day, you'd like just be watching. They'd roll the telly out and you'd be watching Cheese TV, and it's just the same cartoons. But they were always anime, pretty much, unless it was like Transformers or something like that. Most of them were anime. We're all fucking Japanese cartoons just dubbed with English voices. And it fucking rocked. My childhood was fucking wicked, dude.
I remember even then as a kid I wasn't hugely, only because I think I was I lived in a party house, man, so fucking I was really tired.
No one could find a fucking remote.
I was really tired, man. I was one of them kids that fucking slept till... Because there was nothing to eat for breakfast either. So I would sleep
for dinner.
Basically to the minute you had to leave.
Yeah.
Just go to school, fucking...
Bung-eyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hair.
Fall asleep at the desk.
Got fucking...
Yeah.
All your hair sticking up like being electric shocked or something.
Yeah. Saw a sandwich in one hand.
Yeah, you haven't had a shower again today?
I didn't choose that.
I just woke up, man. We got no hot water, bro. You want to get in fucking cold shower in the morning?
You want a sauce sandwich, miss? I got a few of them.
But I remember it was the X-Men and shit I would see, like, at my, like, to say sometimes I was getting a lift a lot of the time with, like, a neighbour or something. Yeah. It was there where I would see it, because I'd have to get there earlier. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this X-Men shit.
Yeah, who's this Wolverine motherfucker, man?
Yeah, it was like, I can get into this.
Yeah, it's sick. Yeah. X-Men was one of the dopest ones.
And it was like, I remember it sort of being kind of deep. You know?
And
like it wasn't just surface level.
Yeah, it wasn't just...
there was like there was shit happening, man.
Yeah.
There was shit at stake. And...
Yeah, that's probably why people loved the X-Men so much too. And because they were like outcasts from the rest of like, the world, because they were like mutants, so the whole world fucking hated them and
sick,
sort of shit. You're like, this is my fucking dudes, man.
Yeah.
Hey, she's lightning?
But that's got nothing to do with what you just made me watch.
Yeah.
So,
but that's all right.
Got me...
I forced this... I clockwork oranged this motherfucker.
So, I think the first one was...
Did you watch them in the order I sent them?
Yeah.
All right, because I sent you an older one and a newer sort of one.
Yeah.
One that's like a classic, and then one that's like, well, pretty much like a newer sort of classic. I don't know anyone that doesn't like that one. But the older one was Cowboy Bebop.
Okay, yep, that's it.
Which is, it's one of my all-time favorite animes. It's an older one, but it is just fucking, like, the tone of the show is so dope to me. We only watched one episode.
Yeah.
And it's like an episodic sort of show. I think that's the word. To where, like...
Well, you describe it's like sort of Black Mirror. It doesn't follow off the last one?
A little bit. It's got the same cast. Like there's certain episodes that follow through.
Okay.
But they're space bounty hunters, basically.
Yep.
So, like, each episode will pretty much just be a different sort of, like, thing that they're doing. And each episode will have, like, a different tone to it with, like, a different, like, music that's scoped around it. It's just done really fucking well. And the whole thing is, like, done with, like, a jazz sort of vibe.
Yeah.
The intro is fucking dope.
Yeah. The intro's cool.
The intro, I reckon it's got one of the dopest intros of fucking all time. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. But what do you think of it, man?
Yeah, it's cool.
Because it was just one episode. Episode 20 is the episode I pulled out, just because that's an episode I like. And again, you don't really, as long as like, you don't really need to know anything previously.
Nah.
You know?
I was like, yeah, this dude is a mushroom head.
Yeah.
That's one of like some of the instant vibes I got straight away.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is some acid trip.
This is some acid shit.
Shit, yeah.
Well, that's why I love so much about the 90s anime specifically. It's just like the aesthetics of it.
Yeah.
Like the way it looks comparatively from that older one to the new one.
Oh, yeah.
The old one looks so fucking good, man. Like, just like the colours in them, the shading, like heaps of new ones, like the colours are so bright and crisp, like the contrast or whatever. I don't know all the words and shit.
Yeah, it's more like realism.
Yeah, it's like the new ones just, heaps of the colour just fucking ruins it. It makes it look like just a cartoon, let's say, with the real bright, like, colours, where the old ones have, like, I think it's because, like, they were drawn on hand and then, projected onto film and then, like, put onto fucking, like, DVD or whoever the fuck it was done, but it was all coming from film, so it had just, like, this effect put over the top of it. Sort of how, like, all those old movies we talk about, how they just look different.
Yeah, and film
graininess
clips and shit.
The vibe of the show is just so good. Like, it looks amazing every time I put it on. That's an eye treat for me, dude. I love it.
Because I actually liked the art in the second one more.
Yes, yeah, all right.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
it maybe just because it's like
It was like photorealism.
Yeah,
or
it's like
almost.
top tier level.
Yeah, man, it's like,
new
wow.
top tier. Yeah. And as the new animes go, that's like one of the top tier ones.
Okay.
To where you're like, this animation's sick. I haven't seen the 4th season. Apparently, they change a lot of it to CGI because a lot of it's hand drawn, but like it's obviously very expensive to hand draw every single frame, and they have a certain budget to what goes to everything. So sometimes they can like create certain like things in CGI and like have it in it. You can completely tell the difference from a hand drawing to a piece of CGI. And apparently they went from hand drawing to using CGI in like the last season. So all like the creatures or whatever look way different. They almost look like video game creatures.
What's that one called again?
Attack on Titan.
Yep.
Which is that's a good one. I reckon that's got one of the best first episodes of just any series.
Yeah.
Like, and that's not anime, anything, just series. I reckon it's got one of the best first episodes there is.
I can't like a perspective I had.
Yeah.
Fucking from like, so this is my first shit time I've ever watched this stuff. Like I was like sitting there thinking, because both of them, it's like, fuck, man, who is this aimed for? Because like it's
not kids.
Nah, it's pretty and like if there is kids watching, I mean, man, at least they're learning some shit.
Yeah.
Like
they're getting some
life's gritty,
some
man.
life lessons, bro. Yeah.
You know.
But that's what is like, I guess, so appealing to so many people about anime is it's like because
I still don't know who it's aimed at.
It's aimed at us, basically.
Okay.
It is not aimed at kids at all. And I guess like,
well, you'd have to say like 16 and up.
Yeah, in Japan, they have a lot of different types because like, especially in Japan, it is like a whole medium. It's not just like Saturday morning cartoons. So it's
they walk around dressed up like it.
Yeah, and it's like a whole nother way of just consuming television in the sense of it has its own genres. Like there's kid ones, there's fucking thriller ones, horror ones, sci-fi ones, comedy ones. So there's ones for everyone. There's ones that are called like shonen ones, which are like the ones that I grew up on, which are aimed at kids, which is like the Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that sort of type of shit, which is all about like young kids having to fight and battle people,
I know
basically.
nothing about them, nothing.
And then there's like the next level up ones, which is for like young adults or whatever and shit, where it gets like pretty gritty and it's about like fucking heaps of the 90s one, like revolve around fucking, there's just a wicked aesthetic like Ghost in the Shell of like ones that have this real cyberpunk sort of feel to it, because it's like everyone had this weird vision of like where the fuck is technology going. So like that just funneled into like every fucking piece of animation that they did. And there's so many that are just about like cyborgs or like fucking like just life being torn apart by computers and all this like next level Matrix level type fucking shit where you're like, this is fucking insanely deep, and like I have to watch it 3 times before I even understand what's happening. That's not aimed at a kid, man. And then there's ones like in Japan, man, there's like just 40, 50-year-old dudes that are like just live the shit, but all they watch is like the little girl ones. And it gets like creepy. Like they have the culture gets weird over there at some point.
Dude,
man.
I got this old neo-nut. Like I'm not like this is just he was. I don't know how to say that word, but you know who you are, and motherfucker, and anyway, his name's Trenchcoat Daniel, and for real, and fucking,
and that's not my character in the fucking picture. That's even though I got that coat. I mean, that's not me, man. I swear to fuck. I don't know this guy.
Nah. So Trenchcoat Daniel and his Mrs. Baldy 4, I think her name was, shaved head.
Hey, good name, man.
They will,
catchy.
They will
Rolls
write
off the tongue.
into the porn anime.
Okay. Yeah.
They had like, they would have Dirty Week, and I just never, oh, I'm Dirty Weekend, man. Like, oh yeah, what? He's like, look at all this.
Look at all this cartoon pussy.
Look at all this pussy. Yeah, look at all this shit. I'm like, oh, sick.
Dude, you fucking hitting it, man.
Yeah, man. Killer.
Get it, bro.
But so I can see how that could be a thing.
Did they watch normal anime, or they just watched
I don't
just
know.
porn anime?
All he ever told me about, and all I ever seen is
Okay.
like collection, and was all this fucking like porn.
Drawn pussies.
Yeah, but it was like dubbed fucking Asian anime.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, well, they have a whole industry behind that too.
Wow, that's so weird to me.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
insane.
fucking odd.
It is. It really is. And like, it's big though.
Like,
Like you said, people are into
there's
it.
videos with real pussies on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why you would pick this pussy.
Yeah.
This yellow Homer Simpson pussy.
I want Marge's pussy, dude.
Yeah,
what
but
that
fuck, dude.
Lois Griffin.
But they will right into it.
Yeah.
So I can see how there would be,
Yeah.
and that's
Was funny because all that shit's censored too. Because in Japan, like, I'm pretty sure all the porn is like censored.
Okay.
Like, even just the regular porn, it's all like blurred.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
the
right.
dicks
So they got like soft.
the dicks and the pussies is blurred.
They got like foxtail porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they do that with the cartoons too.
Wow.
So someone draws the fucking. You basically I didn't even know why you draw it. Someone draws the pussy and the dick, and then someone blurs it.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any dicks and pussies. I didn't. Maybe I don't know if it's censored here as well, but it was just like they were getting to it.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't care, man.
We got the uncensored ones.
Yeah. He's like shit. But just the
You can see
innuendo,
that.
I just remember like, what are you
Just
doing?
pause and draw on top of it. Just redraw it, man. Man, what's your job? I pixelate the dicks and the cartoon porns, man. I pixelate cartoon dicks. That's what I do, man. Dicks, nipples, buttholes.
We're
and pussies.
advertising for a new position.
You have to have editing skills.
Can you pixelate a penis?
I can do that.
So anyway, back to the fucking Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop.
One thing I noticed between that, the Cowboy Bebop, and the
Attack
Titan
on Titan.
one,
Yep.
is that like the art was fairly different, but the smiling heads. What's up with the smiling heads? Is that like a Japanese thing?
What do you mean?
Well, the bad guy in the crazy fucking super killer dude.
Yeah.
He had this crazy
Cowboy
weird
Bebop,
smile.
Yeah.
And then the Titans, they had this crazy weird smile.
Yeah. I think the Titans are just meant to.
Are them shows unrelated?
Totally unrelated. I think it's just like they do go for a very dark, creepy tone a lot of the times, or especially with the ones I get into, we'll say.
So is that smiling head like a theme in that genre?
No, I don't even know if it's a theme. I just reckon it's creepy, obviously, especially with the Titans, man. I think they're just meant to invoke the creepiest version, because they're they look like humans, but like at the same time they're not. Like they're just meant to be. It's meant to be that like sort of uncanny valley where it's like, what the fuck is going on here, man? Yeah. And I think
I had that.
It makes them very. I reckon it makes them creepy, man. Like that almost seems freakier to me than like if fucking Godzilla was walking around or some shit, man.
Okay, yep.
Imagine those fucking things.
I just found it funny. It was like, look at there, fucking.
Look at this motherfucker.
He's eating motherfuckers.
Chomping on people and shit.
Yeah, he picks his mum up and fucking bites him in half.
Chomps her down.
So, yeah, fucking. But I thought,
a lot of cool deaths in that show.
I was like, that dude had a fucking weird smiling head. These dudes got weird smiling heads. I wonder if this is like a crossover.
Yeah, that's an Easter egg, man.
Is it?
He knows that guy. He did the smile. Yeah. That's what it is.
I was like, or is this is this how they portray like creep? Is this what's scary to them?
Yeah, I think that's creep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just some creepy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. But did you like Cowboy Bebop at all? Because like that was just a random episode, so it's not like a whole series, and it doesn't matter if you don't like it anyway.
Yeah. I
mean, we won't be friends anymore, but
it's cool. I don't really. It seems like super random. Like
Yeah, I think that's because I gave you episode 20.
Okay, all right.
But that's just because episode 1, not too much happens.
Okay.
Because the way the show's set out.
Which is this one?
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's like the crew sort of gets introduced, like gets all put together, and then there's like a whole bunch of like just they're doing random shit, and then in the last few episodes it sort of like brings it back together with a bit of storyline.
Okay.
But it's all over the shop, and there are some episodes that are a bit slower.
Yeah.
But I just find like the actual tone and vibe of the show is
really it's
wicked.
fucking. I could see how you could have a few mushrooms or something and sit down and watch that sort of shit.
Yeah.
That would be like. Whoa.
There is an episode that is about mushrooms too.
Okay.
Yeah. Where like one of the characters, I think, finds all these mushrooms or something happens, but a whole bunch of people are taking mushrooms and they're tripping out. And that's what the whole episode's about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're going to watch an episode of Cowboy Bebop on mushrooms, go watch the mushroom episode, I think.
I reckon probably, I don't know which one I like more because I've only seen the episode of each. The only thing I didn't like about the second one was even though at first I'm like, I think I like this one better. And then that was just the art.
Yeah.
And I was just judging it straight away. Oh, I think, and then, but the one I didn't like about the second one is it's got that, I just find it annoying in fucking cartoon or anime, whatever.
Yeah.
Where you got the kid.
Yeah.
They just annoy me.
Yes. 100%.
And what do you do? Like the kid, he's got that tone of voice and shit. I just want to fucking slap the kid.
Yeah, 100%. But a lot of those animes, they set up that way to where the kid's meant to start as like a really ignorant, have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And then as the show progresses, they're like fucking masters of whatever the fuck they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It just reminded me. That's just like a stereotypical.
But it is a trope.
kid.
That's heavily because that's one of the things.
It's in so many things, isn't
and
it?
it's one of the things.
That's like in every Disney thing.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's one of the things when I'm watching them, I'm like, oh, this is the points Luke won't like.
Yeah.
Because it's like a real Japanese thing to a lot of even their serious ones have like these moments of like real goofy comedy sort of like stuff, which like feels like a different tone sort of thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's just how they do that shit.
Yeah.
But
that'd be the only thing that I didn't like.
But there are some times, like there was this other one I was going to show you, but I wasn't sure which episode to show you. It's called Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
Which is another show that, in its entirety, is a fucking, like, amazing show. It's one of the best series I've ever seen, live action or animated. Like, just a fucking great show. And there's one episode in that where... I sort of forgot what I was saying just then, which is fucking really dope.
Tremendous pressure.
It's going to take tremendous pressure, man. But
there was about tropes and not tropes.
Oh yeah, there's an episode in that where because it starts off really lighthearted, but and I was like, oh, I don't know what Luke will think about this. It seems sort of childish, but it starts off that way for a reason.
Okay.
Because by the end of the episode,
lures you into like a false lull.
Basically, you're at like, and then at the end, you're like, what the fuck, man? You're like, this started off so like,
yes.
Yeah. So then I was like,
what's in the box?
Maybe what's in the box? I was like, maybe that one can be next. Maybe that could be a dead down the road sort of one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more fucked up, the better. You know me, man.
Yeah. Maybe we just dig into those ones from now on.
You know me. I like fucking chest vaginas.
Yeah,
and
fuck yeah.
Balls,
intestinal crabs and all that,
balls
man.
on the neck and intestinal crabs and that kind of shit, man.
Yeah. But Attack on Titan is one you probably could get into.
Yeah.
If you liked the show or whatever.
Yeah.
But the first episode is just like, I reckon it is such a good first episode of a series.
Yeah, like gives the mum an arm and shit and like fucking, he died for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, we accomplished nothing.
We all died for no reason.
Yeah. I sent everyone to their deaths.
You know what I noticed between them though? Which was odd to me? Because they're both from Japan, yeah?
Yeah.
The second one, Titan.
Yeah.
They don't look Asian to me.
Well, they're not meant to be.
Okay.
In that show. In that show, they're distinctively not meant to be.
Because the dude who passed her the arm, you know who he reminded me of?
Who's that?
Like,
I can't remember. Does he have blonde hair? Because there's a lot of blonde hair characters in that show.
I'm not sure if he had blonde hair. It was just like just the look of him and his voice and his stature. It reminded me like of Raiden from the Mortal Kombat movie.
Lord Raiden. Nice.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah. The big fucking white dude, the goofy dude.
Yeah, the big white dude.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
He's supposed to be Asian.
But that is a show where they're.
I was like, these dudes got really round eyes for fucking.
But that is a show where they're meant to not look Asian.
Okay.
And there's
they don't.
And there's a certain character, like the chick that's with the dude.
Yes.
She's Asian.
Yes, because that's what I thought. I'm like, I was thinking it, and then I was going to say, I'm going to say this to Daniel, and then fucking, I was like, but that chick.
But they go out of their way to like, to make that sort of, they do that on purpose. It's meant to look that way. They're not meant to look Asian in that show. But a lot of the times, like I've heard people make the argument of like, because they're like, they reckon, people say like, oh, they draw the people to look white. So that way, because they want to be white and they want to make it like acceptable for white culture. But then like there's videos, man, where you like go into whatever country around the world and you show them like the anime and they're like, what do these people look like? And pretty much everyone thinks they look like them or just Japanese. All the Japanese guys are like, well, the Japanese know for sure, like with every little drawing, they're like, the eyes are slightly different. They're like, that looks Korean and like, that looks Japanese. They're like, that guy's meant to be fucking American because like his hair or whatever. They just like know the shit.
What is it? Chinese, Japanese?
And then, but everyone else will just be like, oh, that guy looks like white or that guy looks black. That guy looks fucking, everyone thinks they just look like us. The white guys are like, yeah, that character looks like a white character. Everyone basically just associates their self with the character in the end of the day sort of thing. And the Japanese people are like, no, these are all Japanese. Even though most of them are Japanese, because a lot of anime are set in Japan, unless it's in like some fantasy fucking world. A lot of them will be like in Tokyo or something like that. Like Death Note is a really dope anime. That's another one that'd be probably pretty good. Doesn't have like pretty much any of that kiddie sort of shit. It's pretty much like this dude finds like, there's like death gods, right? Exist. Don't know what they do exactly, but they have these books. Right?
Is that what Stylebender's referencing all the time?
Yeah, you know when he opens up his book, that's exactly what he's doing. He's writing their name in the book and he shuts the book. He's like, you're dead.
Yeah.
Right? And that's one thing I do love about Stylebender. He's into so many of the shows I'm into.
Yeah,
bro.
he's like, right into it.
He's really
that's
into
where his
that
name
shit.
comes from and everything.
Yeah, that comes from a show that actually is a cartoon. Isn't like people make the argument, but it's made by American people. It's not made in Japan, but it's called The Last Airbender. And he changed his name to Last Stylebender or whatever. But it's like there's these books, right, that if you write someone's name in it, they'll die within 60 seconds once you shut the book. And if you write like how they die, they'll die exactly how you want them to die. But if you just don't specify it, they'll die of a heart attack. And it's like this one fucking dude finds this book, this like hell smart motherfucker. And then he starts realizing he's like, oh, I can fucking start offing people, man. And then it just gets really deep. But the whole thing's just like a psychological sort of thing. It's all about, it's like that guy who has the book and is like killing motherfuckers versus like this one detective who like basically knows it's him but can't prove it, and then it's just like this whole fucking. It's like such. It's so well thought out. It's one that when you watch it, you're like, oh, they knew what they were doing before the end. No one's writing this as they go. And then maybe he'll go over here and do this. And then it's like, nah, this guy had this plan from the start. And it's fucking pretty good. Random rant about Death Note. Go watch that one too.
No,
guys.
I always wondered what, because I heard him reference it heaps of times.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
So
The Stylebender's done a few cool ones. Like I know he's into fucking like the Naruto because I remember him doing like the Rock Lee stance in like before one of his fights. I think when he fought
Anderson Silva.
Yeah, Anderson Silva. And then like he was blown away. He's like, I don't even think this guy's seen the show, man. He's like, but I stood in the way this one character stands. He's like, and he just happened to stand in the exact way that like the opposite character that he fights fucking stands. He's like, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
man?
I'm pretty sure.
He's like, this
Anderson
is
Silva
sick,
did,
dude. Yeah, because he was just standing with his arms crossed, and it just happens to be how the fuck what the other character's doing. But Stylebender's like, this is fucking sick, man. Like, this is the episode of Naruto. I'm like, yes, kick his arms.
So he's in there like fighting, living out his childhood.
Yeah,
dreams
living
and
out his
shit.
cartoons, kicking motherfuckers and shit. He's probably saying like names of anime moves in his head, fucking while he's kicking people. Come out, You're like, whoa, man. But he fucks people up, dude.
Right, fucks him up.
I remember him saying the first thing that got him into martial arts was Ong Bak.
Oh, yes.
I remember he's like, man, I watched that and I was like, what the fuck is this, dude?
Yeah, respect.
Respect, bro.
Respect. So another question then, just because I'm an old dude asking questions.
Yeah.
Trying to
Oh,
understand.
you got so many questions,
Trying to
man.
understand the world, man.
Yeah, it's the whole thing to get into anime, really, man.
So I don't know if this is anime related, but what did when did memes come up? Like when did I don't
know.
Why are things called memes now?
I don't know. I think
When did that?
I think meme has been a term for a while, just because I've heard Terence McKenna use the term meme, and I was always like, "What the fuck?" Because I'd heard meme on the internet first, obviously, but then listening to Terence McKenna speeches from fucking, whenever back the 90s or something like that, he would say things eventually become a meme of themselves, and I'd be like, "Fuck, this has obviously been a term. I'm not sure what it means. Should we Google it quickly?"
Yeah,
Because what were you gonna say?
Well, when did things start go from being called comedic, a joke, a skit? Every other word, it's just I've never heard the word meme used so much and like applied to things that I would just call, oh, have you seen this meme? And then I look at it, I'm like, oh, it's a skit. Or I don't know when the crossover happened.
I don't know. Here it says an element of a culture or system of behavior passed from one individual to another by imitation or other non-genetic means. Or it says an image, video, piece of text, etc., typically humorous in nature, that is copied and spread rapidly by internet users. That seems like more of an accurate description of what it gets used for today.
Because
It's pretty much a funny picture.
honestly, like
It's usually like a funny picture with writing, eh?
but that's what it used. This is what it used to be called, didn't it? Like
A funny picture with writing?
yeah, like have you seen this funny picture, man?
Yeah. And then I guess
I
it's
never
just-
ever heard anyone say until the last few years. I didn't listen to old Terence McKenna shit, but in my world, that term was never used.
Yeah,
Ever.
no, I know. I've only heard of it since the internet. It's been
Yeah.
a fair few years now. I remember hearing it like fucking
a few years now,
like a fair few years
about
ago.
10 years or something.
Yeah, I'd say. But yeah, before that, I'd never heard it.
No.
And that's why I tripped out when I heard Terence McKenna say the word. Because I thought it was just like an internet constructed word.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, I get what you say, like some culture shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought it
Yeah.
was. But hearing Terence McKenna use the word fucking before any of that makes me think that the word obviously existed and had some sort of meaning to do with, because he said it's like it would become a meme of itself. So that sort of seems like a similar way of looking at something, of like a funny picture you're taking you know, a picture of something and making it funny in a way like to where you would in a certain scenario. Or that made no sense at all. That was so poorly formulated. As I heard the words, I was like, well done, dude.
That's a pressure valve. Won't open unless there's tremendous pressure.
Yeah. And I had no pressure there. There was no pressure.
There was too much pressure.
Hinges didn't even squeak, man. That fucking, I don't know what I said there. Anyway, but was there any, what were you going to say about the memes, or is just that was just?
Yeah, I'm just trying to like work it out, man. Like, when did the timeline merge? When is this like some fucking dimension shift, or it's just because all of a sudden, dude, it's like I was asleep and now I've woken up and everyone's running around saying this word,
saying meme,
and I don't really understand. Like, why isn't it? I think I really noticed it when my little like cousins and nieces and nephews and shit are like, oh, have you seen this meme and that meme? I'm like, and that's when I started thinking, that's just like a comedy piece. That's
a picture.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand I can't differentiate between a meme and something funny. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what determines something a meme and what determines something just
I don't know, man.
taking the piss. Like, why? You know, like, how come? Is meme just another word for taking the piss? Is that the new word? Is that the replacing word?
Basically, as long as from
like it obviously existed, but the application of it wasn't as wide as it is now.
I think like these days, a meme is sort of classified as basically a funny picture with writing. Like, it usually has some sort of writing to it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that picture of fucking Jesse from that show?
Breaking Bad?
Yeah, and it says, yeah, science bitch. Like, that's a meme or whatever, I guess, because it's like a picture with writing. A lot of the times it's that, I guess. But it's got to be funny.
Yeah. But
we sound 70 right now.
Yeah, I know. But then what I don't understand is that shit has always existed.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand when we started calling it something different.
I've no idea.
So like about 10 years, isn't it, ago?
Yeah.
Like Facebook, internet,
yeah,
social media shit.
Yeah.
That sort of birthed this new way of naming this comedy.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know who
taking
chose
the
name.
piss. Yeah, isn't it funny how things can really take off?
Yeah.
Like, it just proliferates everyone's vocabulary. Isn't that insane, really, when you think about it? It's pretty crazy, like the reach things can have.
Dude, big time. And it's crazy, it's like, who chooses them?
Yeah.
Who chooses that meme takes off and not fucking
Yeah.
whatever the other one is? This here, a meme is an idea, behavior, or style that spreads by means of imitation from person to person within a culture, or often carries symbolic meaning representing a particular phenomenon or theme. That sounds way more like what Terence McKenna would have been talking about.
Yep. Can you Google?
Still don't really
difference?
I don't really know what that means.
Is there like a description on Google that tells you the difference between, like, what's another word you could use? Like, what's the difference between a fucking? I'm trying to think of like how you would word it to write it in. Like, what's the difference between?
I don't know, but it seems like here by reading this, a meme would be, because it's like a style that spreads by means of imitation from person to person. Like, sort of, say if like certain rappers or whatever started wearing chains, and everyone else started wearing chains, people just started wearing chains, that would sort of be like a meme in that sense of like, before you had internet memes, it was like that would be what a meme is, because it's like this sort of thing that spreads through the culture and becomes a phenomenon, but it's a form of imitating something else, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that's what this is meaning. Like, a meme is before, like, we had the turn of like internet meme.
But it, like, so 15 years ago, that would have just been look at everyone taking the piss.
Yeah, it's just we have a word for it now. We just don't have to say that whole sentence.
Okay, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, okay, so maybe, it's like an abbreviation of... Yeah, okay, that kind of makes more sense to me.
I guess.
We do abbreviate everything.
It's a good way to
now.
think of it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because I think I've said before, like, man, I thought all my mates were gay because they kept getting LOL. I thought LOL meant lots of love. I'm like, This is the hardest
come on, man.
This is the hardest dude I know.
This guy's killed people.
What is this crazy motherfucker?
Sending me lots of love.
Lots of love, man.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Yeah,
man.
I love you too, bro.
Yeah.
But fuck, man, like. Because even
Just don't come over anymore.
yeah, man. Fuck, we had bars together, man. I didn't know you were like that, dude. I was generally just trying to get clean.
Genuinely, I swear, man.
No,
I swear.
You were stimulated. What was I going to say?
The LOL, your mates. You said you thought your mates were gay.
Nah, that's it.
We don't like gay mates here.
I love you some type of homosexual, mate. I don't know. How many types are
Some
there?
type? What do you mean?
How many types are there?
I love the Steve Hughes gay. It's the new straight.
Yeah.
yeah.
You some type of homosexual, Steve? I don't know. How many types are there?
They're just not real men, mate. Real men.
They fuck men.
They fuck guys. They're the tough fucking dudes, mate.
On a big strong bloke. Fuck me in the ass.
Go play with your tits, you pussy.
You fucking fag.
That's it. Yeah. So good.
Yeah, no, I've totally...
We were talking about memes.
We were talking about memes.
You went on to... You thought they were fucking... They were sending you love messages.
Yeah, no, that fucked me up, man. I've lost.
Yeah, but anyway.
I'm still fucking scarred.
Still affecting me
Still
to this
affecting
day,
me
man.
To this day.
Fuck. But
man.
yeah, it's weird what takes off on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, how that got converted from what it meant to that or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's what I'm always saying to my, I'm one of them old grumpy cunts. So, like, when my little cousins and shit, have you seen this meme? I'm like, that's a joke. That's a skit. It's a meme.
You're talking about that picture.
Like, that funny picture.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I refute change sometimes.
I know what you're saying.
I'm one of them cunts who just doesn't like, no, I know my rats.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
You know.
I could be
It's
like
just a culture
you know how
time
like
thing.
you say there's comedy and then stand-up comedy, right? Somewhere someone's on a stage. I guess it could be someone being like, "What do you mean stand-up comedy? Comedy is just comedy. Comedy is just people saying things." You're like,
okay.
"No, but this is like when it's on a stage. Also, it's stand-up." I guess it's the same. Yeah, it's a funny picture, but it's like a meme. This is like when it's specifically on my phone. It's a picture with words and it's funny. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if that helps.
That's
at
how.
all.
Yeah, it does because that's how I would understand.
But that's
it.
what I think. Yeah.
So like,
It's weird when everyone uses a thing and can't describe it.
yeah.
Maybe everyone else can. Maybe it's just us. I don't know.
So like, okay.
Hey, you know what podcast you're listening to, man?
Yeah, man. No idea, son. So like, can I? Is it a meme outside that forum? Outside of that construction of like,
What do
does
you
it have to be on my phone? Does it have to be on the internet? Can I fucking meme? Can I go to a pizza shop and meme the pizza shop dude?
What do you mean? How
Like
would that
in
work?
real life? Like, can I?
No.
I can't.
I think it would
Like,
be...
can I go in there dressed up as him and say, "Hey, Papa Giuseppe," start talking, "Hey, I want a fucking oregano." I'm a bit like, I don't.
See,
is
I
that
think-
a meme?
I think what would happen...
Or is that just an
is
asshole?
If that's just an asshole. Let's go with that one. But I think if, like, say you were recording that, you would do that was like a prank video or whatever. If someone took a still shot of just that one bit of you being in front of the pizza guy doing the Luigi shit or whatever,
Yeah.
someone took a picture of that and wrote Luigi or whatever, that picture would now be a meme.
Okay, but what would my act be?
That would just be a prank, I guess, or something like that.
Okay, all right.
I guess.
Punked him.
Yeah, gotcha, bro. Fucking idiot.
Like and subscribe.
More prank videos coming soon. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm fucking, man.
Because
so
you know how, like,
confused
so there'll
in
be a
this
video
world,
of, like,
bro.
a Karen, per se, doing something crazy. And someone will take a picture
Can
of...
you,
someone will take a screenshot of the
There's people in
Karen.
my family called Karen. Can you just, like,
Karina?
No. Can you
Kathleen?
Can you explain to Karen just real quick, just so it's like if I got some people listening,
Yes.
they understand. Like we're not talking about.
No one specific, and I know no one in your family, so this cannot possibly go to anyone
Awesome.
in your family
Awesome. Cool.
at all. Karen is just a term. I'm not sure exactly how it came up. If like maybe one of the first instances was actually a lady named Karen. I'm sure that has to be how it happened. Surely
But it's an old saying.
I'm not sure if there was like consecutive women named Karen that would do that shit. How common is Karen of a name? Is it like a John? I don't think so. Is it? Maybe back in the.
I only know one.
Yeah, I don't know many, but it's basically just like a real common white name for that annoying ass fucking white bitch doing that shit. You know who we're talking about. You know the person.
But
you know the person. There's always a video of. But now, yelling at the person who parked too close.
And they don't have to be white. Like it could.
I think the Karen is just usually associated with that.
Yeah, it's just like the attitude.
Yes,
is a Karen.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was originally, I think, associated with that
Probably.
real suburban, like, I'm better. Don't speed on my street. You're making fucking too much noise.
But even if that was a
about?
Indochina bitch or some Nubian princess,
yeah,
I'd be calling them bitches Karen.
Yeah, they're now Karen. They're now associated as Karens.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've even made a movie now about called Karen.
Okay.
Which is about like a black family where a Karen moves in next door.
Okay.
And like that's literally the premise of the movie, and it's called Karen.
Okay. So,
it's a thing. We didn't make it up.
No, we didn't make it up.
100%.
And the dude's version is Chad or Kevin?
People have tried to change it. Chad's the one I've heard the most.
Okay.
And I got Kevins in my family, you know, so I don't want to. No.
Yeah. But you have heard Kevin before as well?
I've heard people say that.
Yeah.
I don't know why Kevin is not a very common name, though, is it?
No, but I just thought maybe Karen, Kevin.
Chad sounds way stupider, doesn't it, though?
Yeah.
Like, if you're like, oh, that's Chad. Chad sounds like a surfer.
Yeah.
Chad sounds like he's got long hair and doesn't wear shoes often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chad, dude. Dude, I'm catching fucking waves, man. Dude.
I haven't washed my hair in 7 months, dude.
I just put like toothpaste in it.
I got surfboard wax in my head, dude.
I got mates that do that too. You know?
Yeah.
Where were we originally going with that? Before we came in with the Karen explanation.
You telling me something about a Karen, or
yeah,
you had some Karen related, and I'm like, can
something.
you just fucking
It
was about I was talking about the pizza shop.
Oh, okay, we're talking about memes. So yeah, you know when there's like a video of a Karen, right? Yeah, dude, at least we'll get back. That's a good circle back. If I was here by myself, I would not circle back.
I was lost.
I'd be on.
I was rolled oats.
Yeah, rolled oats, man. I'd be talking about fucking some other anime. But so like they say, there's a video of a Karen and she's saying some fucking crazy, ridiculous shit. Someone takes a still of that and like writes the crazy thing she says or whatever, or a joke about her. And then that goes around the internet. Like, that picture is a meme.
Okay, yeah.
I think a meme is a picture. When it comes to internet memes, it's a still shot.
Okay.
And then you got, like, GIFs or GIFs or whatever.
Yeah.
Which are, like, the little animated, like, it's a couple
That's
seconds.
That's what Taz always sends me. That's how he
even sends me. I don't even know.
That's how we communicate.
I don't even know how to bring them up.
We only...
I'm literally 25 and don't know how to do GIFs.
In my phone, it's like this. So you go to your messages.
This is just a quick GIF lesson for everyone.
Go to your messages, and then when you're in your message, see GIF.
No, see, that mine doesn't even have that.
And then you got, see, these are all the shit I send to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see all the ones I've looked up. So that's how we communicate.
Yeah. They are really efficient, I think.
They're just fucking good at conveying.
But that's even why I like emojis sometimes.
Yes,
like you can just it gets you on the right level.
Man.
You're like, that could have been a smart ass sentence unless they'd sent the laughy face up or something. You know, like it could have seemed.
Yeah.
You know, you could take that however you want. If you're in a shitty mood, you might take that back.
Yeah, because even the other day I was like, oh, I don't know, like if he understands. Because I think I sent to you, I was like, because the last episode we had to do a little edit, because something happened with the sound, and then I said, oh, that was a smooth fucking thing. I like your little disclaimer, and then I was like, when I sent it, like If that was coming from a different person, like little, just like,
what the fuck's this guy mean?
Yeah, what the fuck you? Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, nah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Yeah.
And then I was like, then I get, when you get in your head, I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah. Now, what else would he think? There's only one option to think.
One option. He wants to fight me, man.
That's all it can be now.
Pretty sure he's fucking my missus, man.
That's it. Definitely. I sent it. It's done. He is. It's the only way that works. There's usually only one way that works.
So anime, man.
Anime, dude. It's the shit. Go check it out.
You know what doesn't fucking, just nothing compares to it to me?
What?
I don't, just because of the age and shit, man. Fucking Ren and Stimpy, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Just, it was just always something, just like the graphicness of it.
Yeah.
Like he'll cough up a hairball.
Yeah, it was a real...
And then they zoom in on it. And it's
somehow
like
they made it look
ecosystem.
dirty. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Just looks filth, man.
Such wicked levels of animation, though, when you can accomplish different shit like that. It's killer.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So at least I've learned, like, if it ain't coming out of Japan, it's cartoons, man.
It's a fucking cartoon, dude. Don't try to claim anime. You cartoon, motherfucker. You're a cartoon, dude.
But I do want to have a debate with Basu now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll bring it up. We'll try to get him in here one time.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
He can school us up.
Yeah, dude. Because he's into it too.
On the
big
fucking...
time. On the logistics.
Look, bro. Cartoons are done with B1 pencils. Anime
God.
is done with textures.
Idiots, man.
Idiots, guys.
Fucking idiots. Understand the culture.
But I remember having an argument with my little nephew.
Yeah.
I won't say his name or anything.
He likes anime or?
The nephew, cousin.
Or
Yeah.
is he a cartoon guy?
I think he's anime. No, he's anime.
Yeah.
But
There's a lot of crossover. Like if you like one, sometimes one of them can cross over into the other. You know what I mean?
Okay. Because now it makes sense that you said just Japan, because I remember we had an argument where I'm wrong. I thought I was right.
Yeah.
But
hey, look, motherfucker.
What'd he say? No, he was wrong. He said fucking...
Yeah, no, fuck him, dude.
Fuck him, man.
Him, bro.
He said...
Let him know.
He said, I was like, what's the difference between cartoons and that, or something, and explain to me. And then he's like, anime comes from fucking Asia or something. And I said, well, what part of Asia?
He's like, the whole thing.
He's like...
You're like, India? Does it come from India?
But now you've told me, no, it's...
Japan.
And I was like, well, Japan, Asia... he's like, Asia? And he's like, he didn't understand that...
The Philippines? What are we talking?
That Japan, China and all that is Asian. I don't think he's quite there yet.
Well,
yeah, he's a kid.
Idiot. Well, doesn't know his geography? Fuck.
But anyway, so I fucking can't remember.
Anyway,
don't care. Fucking.
Would you continue Attack on Titan? No, in your own time. Like if you,
I reckon here and there, loosely.
Yeah.
Like just to fucking, because I've seen the first one.
Yeah.
Like just to know, like, does he become a ranger?
Does he do it?
Does he do it? I'm pretty sure he does.
Does he do it?
You know what I thought was funny?
There are some cool twists in that
This
show,
is what I was going to say before that we got sidetracked.
Yeah.
Is when we were saying, they were saying, fuck, man, they don't look Asian in that. But the girl does.
Yes.
But no, and the funny thing is, everyone's scared of the girl.
Yeah.
Like, I can already tell she's the power. She's the one.
Yeah, she's a really dope character.
I can tell she's the one.
Yeah. Because they
she's
grow
like
up
the Neo
a bit, basically.
And it seemed like when that kid was running at him, they didn't give a fuck. And then they're like, seeing her behind him, like, fucking run.
Yeah. She
and
is a dope character.
I thought that was funny because no one else looks Asian.
Yeah,
and it's like the one intimidating, fucking powerful thing is the Asian.
And
that's obviously because it's coming out of Asia.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah,
weird as shit.
Yeah, weird as shit, son.
Weird as shit.
Weird as shit, son.
Fear me.
But she is a dope character. She's got some wicked as fuck scenes because like the main character can be annoying at points, but I think he written on that way on purpose. He's not meant to be like the most powerful, can accomplish everything sort of character. Like he's fucking vulnerable. You see him get really fucked up at points or whatever. But the chick, she's like one of the people that are just like a natural. She's gifted. She can use that gear and shit and just slice up Titans like a motherfucker. You get some real cool scenes from her. And there's some other characters get introduced that are like fucking dope as shit too.
So what's the oldest anime?
Wow, I don't know. Like the first one?
Yeah, when do you reckon that dates back to?
I don't know. That's a good question. What the first anime would be? It would be a long time ago. Probably like a black and white thing or something.
You reckon?
No. Yeah.
So it goes back into like the 90s and 80s and that?
Yeah, I reckon it'd be early 70s or like maybe even earlier or something like that. I don't know. But there's like some classic ones from the 80s. Like I'm not sure where Akira is from, but that is like a remarkable one. That's got like the older animation, but for like pretty much the whole movie is drawn frame for frame. There's 24 frames in a single second of film. Every single frame is drawn by hand, and it's a whole movie. It's just remarkable. I'm sure there's documentaries about that people could look up. But if anyone hasn't seen anime and you want to check it out, I say go check out Attack on Titan Episode 1. See if that draws you in. If you don't like that, you probably won't like the show. But it pretty much gives you what the show is going to be. It's like a 25-minute episode. There's like 15 minutes of sort of exposition, a bit. You know, it starts off cool, get you hooked. But then just in like the 10 to 15 minutes they used with dialogue, they pretty much set up the whole show. You know exactly the stakes of everything. You know what's coming, why it's happening, who the characters are. And then the end of the episode kicks off and you're like, okay, let's start the series.
Yeah, because the other one is not like that at all.
Nah, not like that at all.
No. You know what fucking thing I like, animated type shit I really liked was, remember that Scanner Darkly?
Yes. Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I did like that, and it had all fucking Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. Well, I think that was more, I don't even know how, I think that was more so filmed normally with filters.
And then they put the sketch filter on.
Yeah, I think they just had like, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
it
more
looks
so how
like that. Otherwise, that can fucking really draw,
that can
man.
animate, man. Yeah.
So here's another like maybe another question you could answer. Is anime just short for animated?
I think.
Or is anime like a thing?
It's a fucking thing, dude.
Don't you dare.
It's definitely a thing.
Call it animated.
I think it's short for like Japanese animation.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote me. I'm not a full weeb, you know. I'm not full down with the shit.
Yeah.
But
you got your big toe in there.
Oh my dude, my ankle's up in that bitch. Dude. I'm feeling on my balls. It's cold water, dude. It's cold water.
Knee deep in the beat.
But some people are fucking.
But see, sounds like
they can't see the fucking the shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But these are like when we were talking about series that I've watched with like heaps of episodes. When we were talking about that, like the blockbusters and that sort of stuff. These are where like these. I've never watched a show with real humans multiple times.
Okay.
But these shows I've watched multiple times.
Yeah.
Like multiple. I've seen Cowboy Bebop multiple times.
Yeah.
Even like shows with lots of episodes. I'm currently watching a show that, in its entirety, if you don't there's another show they've made now of it, right? Which is the Naruto show. They've made like another one which is about his son. Everyone says it's whack as fuck. I'm not checking it out at all. Because just with like the first series of Naruto and the second series where they're elder is 700 episodes.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm into the 600s.
Wow.
But this is a show I've been watching since I was 12 or something.
Okay.
You know, since I was 8. Watching, like, bringing it up on YouTube when I had my box computer and the internet fucking sucked and I had to find fucking Naruto episode fucking 70-something or something or whatever. And it was in, like, half parts. And I'd have to just sit on the computer, watch half an episode, look for the next half, watch it until there were just no more uploaded.
That's dedicated.
And it was, like,
dedicated.
And then, like, eventually, like, the show gets released on DVD or there's a way to get it. Because, like, you know, back then, you couldn't just stream everything, man. Like, if you didn't see it when it was on telly...
Yeah, you missed it.
You missed it. And with these shows, they would... I don't know what the fuck was up with Cheese TV. You guys were some gangster motherfuckers. But they rarely played an entire show. This probably because they're like, well, we can't do 700 episodes, man. But no, we don't got enough time slot for 700 episodes. But you never got to the end of a show. A lot of the times, the show would just A new show would be there in that time slot. And you'd be like, man, 7:30 is when I used to watch fucking Naruto, man. And like, now I got to watch fucking some other whacked out. I got to watch Beyblades instead, man. I didn't even get to see how Naruto ends. And then there's no way to watch Naruto now, ever, unless you're at the video shop and there's just the one you're up to.
Or someone's got on VHS.
Yeah, there's no way. So it's just, okay, I'm done with watching Naruto for the rest of my life now. Until you get like a bit older and it's like, oh, fuck, they re-released on DVD and I went and bought it and shit. And then I was like, fuck, I'm getting back into this shit.
I guess that's why
500 episodes later.
I don't know much about it. Didn't get into it because it was like that sort of situation. You know, like I just missed it.
Well, there's even some shows that like anime people don't get into because they're like, it's too much. One Piece has over 1,000 episodes. And people are like, I don't know if I can dedicate that at this point. You know, like 1,000 episodes is a lot of episodes. I don't know how long that would take you to watch. If you watch one episode a day.
And is that like 1,000? Are they going like off each other?
Continuous.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's not like that cowboy one where
No, that's not just random. This is like one continuous thing. Because the guy who writes the books that they come from or whatever just fucking kept going.
My brother showed me a cool one of, he only showed me one episode on Netflix. It was like, fucking sex and robots or
that's a cool show.
Something, and it was
Love,
all random.
Death and Robots, yes.
That was like
sort of Black Mirror style because every episode's different.
Yep,
and it has like a different animation style a lot of the time.
Yeah, he showed me one with this like it was like
a lot of them look like cutscenes almost from. Like games.
Man, yeah. This was like the only one I've seen. Was,
I haven't seen season 2's out now. I haven't watched it yet.
Have you seen one? And it was like these werewolf soldiers.
Yes, I remember that one.
And it's just weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's cool.
But it was cool.
Yeah, because I even remember the first one was like this futuristic like tournament where people fought with like dragon things. Like it was like where they synced up with this like creature, and it was like, what the fuck is going on? But it was like, this would make a sick as fuck game. And then the next one started, and you're like, this would make a sick as fuck game. Then the next one started, you're like, this would fucking all these would make crazy good games.
In the games, man.
Have to check out season 2 of that shit.
Yeah, man.
That was a pretty good one though. Love, Death and Robots on Netflix.
What's
not an anime?
What's okay?
Just so everyone.
All right.
But that is just like a great use of CGI, that show.
Yeah.
Same as that. One I want you to watch one time just because it's pretty much like a wicked cutscene. It's pretty much just like a resume for whoever does like the CGI because there's no plot to it at all and there's not meant to be. The girl character in it is the most annoying character that is in anything in the world. But it's like this hell weird. It originally started as an anime. So it was a manga. They made an anime, but then someone made this CGI sort of version of it. So it looks like an insanely good cutscene. That's what the whole movie's done like. And it's this concept of like these people who die get brought back to life in Tokyo City in these weird suits. And then like Tokyo is being invaded by monsters. Really out there concept. But then like you got to like defend Tokyo, and with every kill you get like more points. It becomes like a game, and you can upgrade like weapons. And then there's some cunts who are fucking driving around in these crazy vehicles like samurai swords and bazookas, and then people who have like no fucking weapons, and just all the monsters are like ridiculously insane. The second one gets destroyed, just another one comes out. Like there's no plot to the thing at all. It's just like create a cool fucking monster, have it be killed in a fucking dope way. Create another dope monster, have it kill some people and then be killed in a dope way. It's just a visual treat. Gantz 0.0 or something like that it's called. Netflix. Check it out.
Yep.
Check it out, dude. But that's the anime episode, dog.
That's anime, man.
Yeah, dog.
Fucking, what do you reckon is some, like, iconic fucking, culturally iconic cartoon, anime shit, like, for you?
The biggest ones for me, and I'd even say culturally.
Well, you can go back to, like, as young as you...
Yeah. I reckon, and not even just for me, but I reckon culturally one of the biggest has to be Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
That one is just...
See, I missed that. I was not the right age.
Yeah, that's fair.
That come after.
But that's so prevalent just throughout... like pop culture and the zeitgeist, it's fucking remarkable.
See, I probably am constantly missing all them references.
Yeah.
All the time. Because I know diddly fucking squat about it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. But that was the one. That was where I started. That was just my absolute shit as a kid. Was Dragon Ball Z. Was just watching Goku fucking fist fight motherfuckers in the air for days on end, bro. Like just shooting beams at planets and watching things blow up, man. Going Super Saiyan, screaming until they got more energy and fuck. It was just that was my shit.
And all the kids were like quoting shit from it and that.
Not really. Sort of like it was more like I'd always draw it. I'd draw it. Some kids would like play it or whatever, but fucking I don't know. I was more so the kid that was really into that shit. But it was never outwardly expressed too much.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I reckon that's got to be one of the biggest is Naruto. You know, everyone like One Piece is insanely big in Japan. You can't walk down like a street without seeing some One Piece shit in Japan.
Okay.
Like it is just the biggest thing ever.
They're all dressed up as it and shit.
It's the biggest selling like anime, and that's the one that's got over 1,000 episodes.
Okay.
Cunts are invested because they're like, it's still going strong, man. 1,000 episodes deep, we're still fucking. It's getting better. Like,
remember what happened episode 18?
Yeah, dude. Call back to episode fucking 112.
1,050. We're gonna pay. It's gonna be payoff.
It gets paid off, man.
Payoff, man.
Get the flashback to episode 200 and episode 3,000 is gonna be the one, man. But that one is just huge over there. I'd say Dragon Ball Z's got to just be one of the biggest. It has to. Everyone, like even like adults, are still down for that. But they're like, fucking a few years ago, can't remember when it came out, but they made another movie of it, an animated movie, and it was fucking remarkable. The amount of the animation was fucking insane. If you watch that shit on some shrooms, it'd pop your whole head open. Your wiring would stop working. I think it's insane, just the level of animation. I went to see it in the cinemas. Only other adult males there.
Really?
No kids there at all. So it was like, it's people like me that watched it when they were a kid, and they're like, "Whoa, fuck, we gotta go." They're making another one. Like, we gotta go see that shit. It's just big. The amount of games that are still getting made from it. They made a new game of it last year, you know, and it's retelling the same story as every other game. Everyone still went and bought it. I didn't. I haven't, but probably will one day. It's all the same game though. At like the end of the day. You know, the buttons are different, but it's the same fucking story.
But it'd be like it's like FIFA, like the graphics are just a bit better.
And a lot of times they'll change that. The gameplay's way different in like a lot of them. But yeah. I'd say it's got to be one of the biggest. That's the one that had the most impact on me too, I'd say. But then there's just like classic ones that like Full Metal Alchemist or Cowboy Bebop that are like fucking just wicked shows, man. Animated or not, great shows. Just great shows, bro.
I reckon one for me, and like a lot of people my age group, would have to be South Park.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing. I went to the movies to see the movie with my uncle, and that was just all adults.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how many kids would be going.
And I remember like
Well, I remember being a kid, like it was naughty to be watching South Park.
Yeah, I remember I was about 13, man, when it's come out, and I remember I was working in a factory. Yeah. And fucking all these all the dudes in there, like I was the youngest by fucking 15 years, and fucking all the dudes kept telling me about this fucking South Park shit. And even my step pop, he's a cool dude, he's always telling me about it. And I was like, and then the first episode I ever watched of it, fucking it was like a Terrence and Phillip special.
Yeah.
And it was just Terrence and Phillip.
Yeah.
And you know, they got the funny heads.
Yeah.
And I was like...
The Canadian one.
Yeah, I was like...
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I was like, they're into this.
Especially like the earlier ones.
I just didn't get it, man. And then the next...
It was the cutout paper and shit. And
yeah.
Like, what is this, man?
What the fuck is this, man? And then, you know, I didn't watch it again for ages. And then the next one I seen was proper like Cartman and shit. And I was like,
Yeah, this is hilarious.
This is hilarious, man.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the best animated shows, sort of like that. Is it anime? It is animated, but I remember that was done with actual paper cutouts, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure, like it was legitimate. Everything looks paper cut out because it is.
Okay.
At least it was, I think, originally.
Okay.
I'm sure these days it's probably done all on a computer, for fucking sure. But I'm pretty sure it was originally actual paper cutouts.
But I just think like in Australia anyway, culturally, that fucking shit was huge for years, man.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. Oh, as a kid, one that went through, because there was always like phases that went through like the primary school, Pokemon cards. Like,
okay.
Pokemon was pretty big, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
Matt
like,
had lots of Pokemon cards.
but it
brother.
wasn't like kids talking about the show. It was just the cards.
Yeah, he had heaps of them, man.
Same as like Yu-Gi-Oh was one where like there was just a few years where every kid had the fucking cards. Or like if you were like me, you you had to draw them. You drew your own cards and you walked around with the paper fucking cards.
Yeah.
Everyone's got like these fucking gangster ass
Nah, man.
Exodia, whatever. I'm like, I got Exodia too.
But look at mine.
Mine's even got more attack health.
Hey, bro.
I just wrote it higher. And everyone would just trade cards.
That's one thing.
You'd get like an older kid who would fuck over the little kids. For
Oh,
like a good
that's
card.
been happening since. That used to happen with marbles, dude.
Yeah.
You know, that's been fucking happening forever. Just,
fucking oath.
just the medium.
Yeah.
What you getting
That's
fucked
just
over
what happens,
for
bro.
changes.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the when you walk past and fucking my head fucking spins when you see like you walk past like a fucking game shop and there's like fucking 40-year-olds in there playing them card games.
Magic.
Spell card.
Yeah, just playing like, was it Magic the Gathering? I think that's what it's called. Because I know that
Fucking
name.
Dungeons and
It must
Dragons,
be one.
man.
That could be one too. Dungeons and Dragons is one I've never understood. I can't understand that one. I can get the Magic ones more than those, or whatever the card ones, because I guess like, you know, you're sort of playing a card game or whatever. There's extra fucking magic shit or whatever. But like the Dungeon Dragons, isn't it literally just imagining shit? Look, it's someone sits at a table who doesn't even play the game and like narrates and says like, and then fucking Jack opens the door.
Oh, really?
And there's a sword. And then a dragon. Everyone's like, whoa, there's a dragon. What does he do? Jack, what are you going to do with the dragon? And it's like, it's all just in their heads, I'm pretty sure. It's just this totally made up thing.
Headlock it.
Because I remember talking to this guy. I was working with this dude who was really into it one time. And I was just so...
That's even weirder to me now then. If
That's what I mean. Because I was so confused.
I didn't even understand that much.
He's
about
like, but you can pull up like the spells. And then I'm like, what if he just says no? He's like, what? I was like, no, but what if he just says
no?
Yeah, what if he goes, no? My sword wins. What happened? What do you do there? Do you have to agree on like?
Okay.
I'm that. I don't get that.
It's a pretty big sword.
Yeah, oh, you win.
Okay, it's a heavy sword.
Well, I guess you blocked it. What? I actually had a wand in my back pocket.
I wonder if there's bullies then.
Oh, yeah.
There's some motherfucker that just
Fucking
goes to these
D&D
games
bullies,
like,
dude.
you know, fucking can't win at anything. So he's
Yeah.
like, you know what, man?
Nah.
Fucking, I own these nerds, man.
My spell's the strongest, motherfucker. Nah.
I pull out a fucking... You know, this pull out ridiculous shit.
Nah, man, I pulled out a double
three-headed
spell.
dragon.
It shoots lava.
I win, motherfucker.
Yeah, I win, man. His tongue's a sword.
My words are weapons.
Every time you cut him, fire just comes out. You can't beat this mother. I win. You just start off. My character's already at the finish line. Huh?
Is there some big intimidating?
Yeah. My guy teleports.
It's owning the fucking narrative, man.
Yeah, slams the table.
And I fucked the princess.
And the queen. I ain't give no fuck.
That bitch chased me for alimony, man.
Princess bitch.
I impregnated the princess, man. With a fucking future king.
Now I'm the king. What's up? Go get me the jester.
Now I narrate this shit, man.
Dance, motherfucker.
I want to go.
Yeah, let's go play some D&D, bro. This sounds fun as fuck.
This is so good, man.
Dance for me, motherfuckers. Hold my sword, bitch. Y'all motherfuckers better carry my arrows. Poison tip that shit.
Fuck, I just want to go play. Like, who wouldn't fucking do that?
No
I don't
shit.
understand. Like, why exactly? Why are you still sitting there?
Why are you all agreeing?
Like you said, just say fucking no. Pull out something
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah,
Fuck that dude
And
up.
then the spell causes 20 damage. No.
Nah, fuck him,
No.
man.
I got a battle axe, dog. You just make sure in came a fucking minotaur. Tore his motherfucking legs off.
My dick's like the Kraken, man.
I'm cracking backs on all these fucking hoes, man. All these elves in the kingdom gonna get fucked. Elf orgy, dog.
You could just, man, I could play that all day.
Dude, it's I've changed the concept. We've changed it.
We can
I'm
win.
down. Who wants to come play?
I think we can win this, man.
We can win.
We can win this, bro.
They're not even doing the quest. Everyone's just fucking.
Fuck your quest, man.
But guys, we need the silver coins.
Fuck the coins, man.
Fuck that, man.
Make a new currency, dog.
You seen that elf ass?
I got everyone on the table on crack, man. We playing 24/7 hour games, dog.
At the D&D table. Yo, what's up, dog? It's fucking. Yo, I got the battle axe. I got too many spells, man. Force fields and shit. Sick though, dude.
Yeah, man.
Sick.
Sick,
So
bro.
maybe can hit you with another anime one time. Where he's like, no, I'm done. I'm done with.
No, yeah,
I'm
fuck.
done with cartoons, mate.
Hey. Anime, man.
Anime.
Yeah.
Respect the culture, dude.
Hit me with fuck your coach, man. That's yeah, hit me with some fucking like you got some fucking
gritty ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some grit in my
grit.
anime, man.
I'm gonna chuck some grit in your fucking animation, dude.
Yeah.
There's some gritty animation.
Yeah, I can watch gritty anything.
Well, the 90s one, there's a lot of blood in them.
Yeah.
That's something they toned down a lot. The Attack on Titan has a nice amount of blood, but so some of these old ones, man, some dude gets shot and blood would just be fucking everywhere.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like, can you send me that one?
Yeah, do they have like twisted ones? Like
I'll give you the one that I reckon a lot of people were probably introduced with. A lot of people saw it. I'm not sure if it's an 80s or 90s one, but it gets a bit twisted. It's called Ninja Scroll.
Okay.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
There's one scene at least everyone remembers from that. Most people, if they know that film, they're like, yeah, it's got that scene.
Yeah, send me that scene. I want that scene.
Just send me can you just cut the scene and send me that?
I want it as a meme.
You're like, some guy drew this. I don't know. Some of the artists fucking get weird, man.
Yeah, cool.
They get like they're weird people.
Sick.
Because they're just absolute loners that sit and draw for fucking 23 hours a day.
Cool, man.
You know?
Yeah.
Eat and sleep for 1 hour and then go do it again. And the shit they're drawing is weird.
You see that YouTube dude, man? He's fucking made all them videos. Like, and he just reminds me of one of these sort of dudes. And he was like, he was a YouTuber, but on his channel, they said they noticed like if you go back and watch his videos, a decline sort of in his mental health, maybe a little bit, and he's like basically saying how he's fucking gonna kill everyone and that, and then he flips a coin and he's like, okay, heads my family, tails everyone at work.
Fuck.
And he flips it, and then it's tails, and he's like, well, looks like it's everyone at work then. And then he goes. And
What?
he does a big shooting.
And he actually
yeah, it was American.
He actually
dude.
killed
Yeah, it's
everyone at
real
work.
recent.
Yeah.
Like he was either going to kill his family. Imagine like watching that back. Like fuck, man.
Yeah.
This is the next room. This motherfucker's flipping coins.
Fucking Two-Face.
Like we
here.
only are living because it landed on tails.
Yeah. Best of 3? What are we doing?
Yeah, but he was like some fucking.
Was he like an anime guy, or what is?
I don't
what is
know.
this
Like yeah, maybe.
Definitely a geek of some kind.
Yeah, but he was he was just some type of nerd, man. But
I get you.
You know, like, but a proper like loner nerd, and like Yeah, man. Fuck it. It's real recent.
Yeah.
I'll have to send you the fucking thing.
Hey, dude, send that through.
Yeah, sick.
Sick, dude. There was one thing I wanted to say to you. This has nothing to do with anything, but I saw a video this morning, right? This is just hell brief. I just want to know what you would do, right? I have no idea what deers are capable of, right?
Okay.
A deer, like a nice sized deer.
They'll fuck you
right?
up, man.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking. I was like, I don't know, a deer would legit, fuck you up, right? But there was this video of a deer, and it was like on a street, and it's like its little baby deer was like nearby, or whatever. And there's a dog down the street, and I guess the adult fucking deer, the mum deer or whatever, freaks out because the dog's nearby and charges the dog and starts just absolutely stomping the dog out. Like the dog is getting fucked up, man, like something fierce. The dog is like screaming.
Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
Dude, this deer is bringing the ruckus, dude. It's got that Wu-Tang slang on the stomps, you know what I'm saying? And
girl's face.
And I was just like, if that was your dog, are you fighting a deer?
I'll probably get another dog, man.
Yeah, that dog's done. Sorry, man.
I'll
come back if you could.
I got like a mangled one-legged dog on eBay if anyone wants it, man. Nah, I think he's fucked, man.
Yeah,
I think you made your choice, bro.
Yeah.
You went and fuck with the deer.
Yeah. But because I was just like, man, I don't know what I'd do in that situation.
Well, bro, have you seen the fucking, ever seen the video of like the hunters, man? There's a few of them where, so like they spray themselves in this pheromone and it like attracts the deers.
Okay.
But every now and then it'll attract just one fucking alpha horny male dude.
This real fucking gangster D&D.
And it stomps the hunters out. Like there's the hunters being killed by the deers, man.
Well, because that's what it looks like. When you see it fucking the dog up, it's like, that would fuck me up.
Yeah, because it's like fucking 100 kilos or something, man.
And like just the way these things
raw aggression
can move their fucking hoof things, like it's powerful, man.
Yeah, nah, dogs. See you later.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
I didn't really like that dog anyway, man.
Come here. Ah, damn, he didn't.
Coco, doesn't even know his fucking name.
I kicked the motherfucker.
You kick him, man.
And you know what? I giggle my motherfucking asshole. Sick. Thanks for listening, though, guys.
Let us know some of your
anime fucking or your cartoon preferences, bro.
Or do you merge the lines?
Oh shit! Do you blur it?
You blur it.
You one of those
Are
motherfuckers?
you sacrilege, motherfucker?
Ooh, fucking hell, dude.
Hey, man.
That's fucking gritty.
Yeah, man.
Or are you just a Rick and Morty motherfucker? What are you?
I've had so many people try and get me watch that. And I've only ever seen one episode. Brother watched it, and it was funny, man.
Yeah,
no,
nice.
It might have been two. It was with the.
So I lent you the first season.
Did you?
Yeah, and I think you only watched the first two episodes.
Okay, that was you, wasn't my brother?
Well, I remember you telling me that your brother told you to watch it too. Because when I told you, you're like, my brother's been telling me.
Yeah,
to watch
my
it.
uncle and heaps of cunts. But fucking that had the where are my testicles, Summer?
Yeah, the dog. Yeah. See, that's at the very start. Yeah,
That's so sick, man.
It's funny.
You come to rub my face in my urine again.
Yeah. Hello, Summer.
And then the one where they're trying to smuggle the fucking, he's like, you got to get him right up there, Morty. I've done it too many times before out.
Yeah.
Leisurely breeze, Morty.
So it was a leisurely breeze. Yeah, and he pulls up and he breaks his legs. He's like, you gotta turn the boots on first, Morty. You see, I turned them on. It was a leisurely breeze.
I think that's just funny, man.
It is hilarious. It's a good show, man.
That's fucking funny, man. I can watch that now.
Well, that's one that's on Netflix.
Okay.
So you'd be able to fucking.
I might have to do it.
I think all 5 seasons are on there now.
I did because I'm not a Family Guy guy.
No, I'm the same. I don't like Family Guy. I think it's got a real cheap way of doing humor.
I just think it's stupid, man.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he fell over.
It follows like an exact formula.
Yeah, and
I saw a video the other day that goes for like about a minute, and it was so accurate. It was called like basically like I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was like how every single modern fucking cartoon is formulated. And it's an episode of Family Guy, and it goes for a minute, but it's just the exact way they do the comedy is just you're like, oh, this is the Family Guy formula. It's literally just take the same thing, switch out the jokes, and then say something random at the end, which has nothing to do with anything.
I think it's whack, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's like
I don't rate it at all.
actual comedy.
I don't think
at
it's
all.
clever. I don't even think it's funny.
Nah.
I don't think it's funny.
That's why I do like the Rick and Morty. Because I reckon there are times where
That
I'm
was funny, bro.
and this is actually clever.
That was making me laugh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I was like, this is fucking funny, man. Like the dog coming in that thing, that's clever, man.
Yeah,
like,
there are heaps of clever
fucking
episodes,
funny
man.
as fuck, man.
And there's certain episodes that are like really clever, man. Like there's one that's all about these memory parasites.
Okay.
It's so good how it's done, but it's like once one like infects you with a memory, it's like all these random people start rocking up into the scene that aren't even human, but like they plant memories in your head to be like, they're like, hey, you remember? They're like, you know me, man. You remember the time we were at the fucking roller coaster? And then it like flashes back, and they're like, yeah, I remember that. We hung out with this guy for ages. And just like the intricacy of the way it's done, and it's like next character, the whole thing is so fucking clever, man. And it's smart. It's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah,
But,
they're cool. Because another one I don't like is Futurama.
yeah, I'm the same.
Doesn't do anything.
It was
for
never,
me.
it never met the Simpsons level to me,
Nah,
ever. Because that's the same creator, isn't it?
I don't know.
As the Simpsons, I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's drawn like the exact same way.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Nah, don't like it,
No,
man.
I'm the same. Because I'm pretty sure, what is it? Family Guy and American Dad, I think, are the same creators.
Okay,
They're
yeah.
like, they're the drawn.
Yeah, I
the
don't like
same.
both of them.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think American Dad's worse than Family Guy.
Yeah,
But I haven't seen either of them in a while.
don't they do crossovers as well with them?
Yeah,
like
probably.
that character comes into this universe sometimes, like
Yeah.
the wheelchair dude and that.
Yeah, I think so. Probably.
Bro, this is how far we've come, man.
But yeah, Rick and Morty, definitely check it out. Pickle Rick is a really good episode too.
Pickle Rick?
Pickle Rick, dude. I would just say that.
Sick.
Pickle Rick, dude.
This is what I'll end on.
Yeah, we'll end it here.
How far have we come, man? I remember about probably year 3, year 4, fucking Simpsons. Big controversy. Oh God, this kid is telling the adults to eat his shorts.
Yeah.
Do you know how bad?
Oh my god.
Do you know how, like, it was a
Yeah.
huge stink, man.
Kids are gonna go crazy now.
He says, like a rumba? Like, dude,
Don't have a cow,
right,
man.
this is how far we come. Now you turn on Channel 7, they're like, got their cunt hanging out. Fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
now that's brave.
that's brave.
Look at this fucking.
That's brave.
They're like nowadays they're like, guys, we have to normalize.
Isn't it crazy, though?
No, put your shit away. We're not going to normalize that.
How was that,
Put your shit away.
that's
all there is
fucking,
to it.
it was like, 30 years from now, the COVID jabs.
Yeah, that
and it
was
was like the
classic,
dude's
yeah.
got like covered in band-aids, had all the, and then he's like shows him all the pictures of the trannies, and so what's your word? You got to give me a word associated. Brave, super brave.
Yeah.
So brave.
Yeah. And then it was just to go into some little clinic at the end of the day. It wasn't even like
laundry.
Yeah, the laundry. Yeah. Yeah, that's golden, man. That's golden.
Brave.
Very brave, guys. Keep it up.
Yeah, you're brave, man.
You're some brave motherfuckers,
You got your
dude.
pussy hanging out. You're brave as fuck. Man.
You are brave. Go flaunt that shit at Walmart.
Go fucking
Go normalize it.
Go windmill your dick in the fucking out the front of Woolworths.
Yep.
If you want to be the bravest motherfucker.
And then put it on other people because you're normalizing it. It's their fault now. It's not your fault.
No.
It's theirs.
Like Ronnie Chang said.
We need to normalize this shit.
Like Ronnie Chang said, man.
Yeah.
All this shit about Asians supposedly having little dicks, being good at maths, bad drivers. Well, if the world's mostly Asian, that is the normal.
Yeah.
Bitches.
Yeah. That's
You abnormal big dick motherfucker.
yeah. Big dick having
Got your
fucking
driver's
losers.
license, one test,
Yeah.
retard.
How does it feel not being a part of the masses? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Sick.
Anyway.
Yeah, tune in next week.
Yeah, man.
Guys,
Sick, man.
we appreciate you listening.
We'll be here even if you don't.
Fucking oath we will.
And who's the dedicated hater anyway?
Yeah, we love you, dude.
Yeah.
Sick cunt,
Nothing
man.
but love.
Nothing but love, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love your dedication.
Yeah, dude.
You've gone through and done all the past ones as well.
We appreciate the interactions.
Hey, every interaction is an interaction,
Hey,
man.
you want to come on and tell us your hate?
Yeah.
We'll hear it.
Tell us why. Why do you hate it?
Hate.
Tell us why, man.
Hate.
And I'll tell you why you suck.
Shit, yeah.
Just as a human.
Yeah. And peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
What you just said
is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.